So somebody gave me some pointers on how to set my logbook to where that 70-hour thingy, the 34-hour reset doesn't sneak up on me. And now that I'm bobtail and I'm able to film it, I want to show you what I'm talking about, because I'm a terrible explainer, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alrighty, I'm getting ready to take off. I've got the truck hooked back up to the ELD, and right here is where you change it, right? I can click on that right there and hit leave current vehicle if I want to disconnect it, but it's currently connected. So we're in pre-trip, on duty, pre-trip and delivery right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off and I'm going to let it show logging in, and I'll show you the switcheroo-y thingy that I'm talking about. All right, see the 4 clocks? It's set to where I'll know what my cycle is, my 70-hour cycle. You change it with this little dot right down here. Before it was just showing me that I had 8 hours until a break. And when I click on those 4 little dots down there, now it brings up my 4 clocks. Hopefully, I won't have my 34-hour reset sneak up on me anymore. Morning from Winnemucca, Nevada. So after I delivered my load in Turlock, California, I started bobtailing back home because there wasn't nothing happening on the reload board. I'm like, yeah. I even called the reload dispatcher, asked if there was anything going on. She goes, well, we got this, this, and this. And I'm like, yeah, it's not really cost effective. I said, I'm just going to head back to Indiana. And minding my own business. I pulled over last night just west of Winnemucca to stop. And I get up this morning, logged in, get to Winnemucca so I can get breakfast, and I'm checking my messages. I get a text from husband. Are you up? My truck broke down. 38,000 miles past warranty. So I'm calling. He finally answers the phone. Yeah, I was underneath the truck. Well, is there anything I can do to help? Not really. And he's telling me about what's going on, and he sent me pictures, and he sent me video, which I will include right here, right now. So after talking for a bit, I said, so you don't want me to come up there help you? I just don't think there's anything you can really do. And I'm like, okay, all right, then if there's nothing I can do, then I'm just gonna keep heading toward Bremen, Indiana. He said, all right, I'm gonna climb up underneath this truck and see if I can do this and that, and I gotta get to the customer and this and that. And I'm like, dude, don't be driving that truck with it broke down. All I need to do is, and I'm like, okay, fine. You know, I mean, I spoke my piece. Hold on a second. I'm like, dude, I don't think you should be driving that truck like that. Well, he's trying to figure out a way to get it back to Kentucky to the shop where he can work on it, but I said, all right, well, I'm gonna head on to Indiana. I get off the phone with him, and I'm like, this just don't feel right. It just don't feel right to leave him like that. So I looked on the reload board, and I found a load going from Pendleton, Oregon, up to somewhere north of Seattle, about an hour north of Seattle. So I sent my traffic manager an email. I said, hey, husband's broke down. I need to get up there by him. He says there's nothing I can really do to help, but I don't feel right about leaving the West Coast with him broke down. She dispatched me. Then she undispatched me because of a dispatcher error. And I'm like, I told her, I said, I'm going to start heading toward Pendleton, Oregon. I'm not going to wait on her to dispatch me, because if she ends up not being able to dispatch me, I'm going all the way on anyway. Because you know me, I will do that. Currently, I'm on my way to Pendleton, Oregon. No, it's not cost effective, but you know, the thing is, I wouldn't have asked for that load. I wouldn't have taken that load because it isn't cost effective. But now that I need to get up there, I'm like, yeah, I need somebody to pay my way up there. So that's what we're going to do. And I'll just keep you informed of what's going on. It's an adventure, right? Just for Deb's RV Transport Adventures. I was wrong. It's not a dirty Dr. Pepper. It was a Malibu Dr. Pepper. But I put in extra coconut and vanilla because I can.
Sweetheart. Hello, girl.
Alrighty, folks. Pendleton, Oregon. I'm hooked to a 33-foot travel trailer. Shipping weight. That's so sweet. 7560. GVWR 9500. It is going to Burlington, Washington. It's really hot, so I'm not going to linger outside long, but I'll walk you around the outside real quick so you can see it. Alrighty, I just left husband at the breakdown point where he parked, which is, I think it's North Bend. I don't know. It's across the street from the TA truck stop. I know that much. And I just wanted to make sure he didn't need food, because the TA truck stop, there ain't nothing happening at that TA. And he said he's got the truck repaired enough to drive, and I'm like, okay. And so he's gonna take it easy and press on down the road. I'm gonna deliver this load, then turn around and I'll eventually catch up with him. But I'm just here as a backup, so he's a big boy, he can handle things, right? Something worth mentioning on this little unit, it's a Cougar half-ton. It has a regular jack, but what I found out yesterday, oh yeah, and it came with its own batteries, yay. What I found out yesterday is that jack won't work until you turn this control panel on. And that's another thing I discovered is this unit, this bumper pull unit, has automatic jacks, self-leveling jacks, whatever you want to call it, but that control panel has to be on before that jack will work. Just sharing. Thought you would like to know. I think Squirt would look cute in that. I'm just saying. Alrighty, after sitting here almost an hour, I finally went in. I'm like, hey, dude told me, okay, it started out with the lady told me to go park in the gravel parking lot. So I put the unit over in the gravel parking lot. Dude comes with forklift and he goes, as soon as you unhook, I'm going to take it. You follow me. But I didn't understand what he mean follow him. So he takes the unit. So I'm just kind of sitting there like, what am I doing? And then he motions me like this, come on. So I followed, I parked. I've been waiting about an hour and I thought, you know what? Let me go find out what's going on. So I go in there and about that time somebody's going, you the driver? Yes, I need the paperwork. Got it right here. Should take about a half hour. So I'll be in my office if anybody needs me. Alright, delivered at the customer. It went longer than I wanted, but I am delivered. I'm fueling now. And then I'm going to boogie on down the road after the girls go potty. Back on the road. Husband is 135 miles, I think, ahead of me. But I'm just here as backup, so he needs to just keep on. I'm a little nervous. You never know when you're dealing with a vehicle with lots of moving parts and then something happens. So as long as he keeps moving, because a broken truck, that's a bad thing. Alrighty, Snoqualmie Pass is coming up. I love Snoqualmie Pass in the summer. Alright everybody, Spokane, Washington. Hubby has to do a reset. So I found an Airbnb. I'm going to give you the tour. I'm parked on this side of the street. He's parked over there. Pretty spiffy, I say. Now, let me go get my girls and get unloaded. I think we might just go to the grocery store and get some stuff and cook. For people who travel, I think after a while you get tired of fast food. What? I don't. Pansy hates his collar. He hates it. And I guess he thinks dragging himself on the ground is going to make the collar go off.
We're going to add some of our fontina cheese blend. It's actually one you won't find at a lot of other melting pots because we're one of the test branches for the franchise.
Cool.
So we get fun stuff like that all the time. Alright, get that cheese all melted down and mixed in. So next we're going to add some of our pico. And some diced jalapenos. Now for the last step. That for you guys. I'm going to turn it down slightly, but it's been heating up. Blow on those first couple bites, make sure it's not too hot.
All right.
You guys are ready to enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Nice. Strawberry pecan salad.
That's what's called the unveiling.
It's something.
It's nothing fancy, just keeps me from spilling it.
All
That's
right.
the coq au vin cooking style. While you guys are eating your salads, we're just going to bring this up to a boil.
Okay.
That way, when you're finished, it'll be ready to bring out the entrees.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's going to be some garlic. Next is going to be some mushrooms. And finally is going to be some scallions. On our veggie platter, you'll find mushroom caps, zucchini, potatoes, and broccoli. This is our search and rescue spoon, so if you drop anything inside the pot, you can fish it out
yes.
with that. Sometimes things fall off the fork.
We already had that happen.
Yeah.
Alright, here we have our classic. This is going to be our garlic pepper sirloin, our teriyaki sirloin, Memphis dry rub pork, herb crusted chicken, and our shrimp. Here's our Pacific rim. That's going to include shrimp, our marinated duck breast, chicken pot stickers, teriyaki sirloin, and ahi tuna. We offer 6 signature sauces. These are going to include our house-made sour cream, which we call the Green Goddess, our ginger plum sweet and sour, yellow curry, teriyaki, a gorgonzola port, and our new Rahili sweet ginger hot sauce. You can find the cook times for everything on your table tent if you just rotate it around.
Okay.
Just remember not to cross-contaminate cooked and uncooked foods. Be sure to go from platter to pot to plate. There you guys.
Thank you very much. All right, you start. Stab something and start cooking.
One for meat, garlic pepper steak, pasta, and pot stickers are 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
You do a pot sticker and I'll do steak.
All right, yep. All right. Grab my... Yeah. There. And then just, I'm going to... Yep.
Put it in there.
And then I'm just going to let it cook. Sample sauces. And... I think it's cooked. Alrighty. And then I'm going to start cooking something else. Ooh, I want to cook the tuna while I'm eating the pot sticker.
Your Evan Original. And your dipper plate is going to include strawberries, bananas, brownies, blondies, Rice Krispie treats, pound cake, waffle, and Oreo covered marshmallow. And I will be right back to make it fondue-licious.
Alrighty, whatever that means. Yeah, he said I'm supposed to ask for an extra fondue-licious, so okay. That looks good.
Not yet.
Beautiful.
That's extra delicious.
Okay. Thank you.
I told you they wasn't going to mess up your food.
I love it. It's beautiful. Lovely 34-hour reset in the Airbnb. Very nice. Dinner at the melting pot. Very nice. But it's time to get back at it. Morning, somewhere from Fallon, Montana. I don't know, mile marker 185 in Interstate 90. Wow, I had a moment. We're just plugging along. He's taking it easy on his truck, trying to get it back to the shop. He's got parts ordered. I may have already mentioned this. He's got the parts ordered from the dealership. He's just taking it easy, not stressing the truck out. If his truck gets to going too fast, it starts to vibrate. I don't think I mentioned it, but something to do with the harmonic balancer. There was a big explosion, a big puff of smoke, and then some metal piece fell out. The fan, something was bumping up against the fan. I don't know, but he's dealing with it. Check it out. That's him, just poking along. 62 miles an hour. I'll pass him so you can see what he's got. Or, I mean, I'll pull up alongside of him so you can see what he's got. When I signed up for this duty, I didn't know I was going to be doing 62 miles an hour. It's trying my patience. It's alright though. I'm getting good fuel mileage this way. All right, husband made it to destination. That's a good thing. Waukegan, Illinois. It's kind of a dumpy place. I guess you can't pick and choose your customers, right? Well, we're almost done here. Don't quite have enough hours to make it back to Goshen. Gonna end up stopping somewhere along the way. We're like 30 minutes short of being able to make it to Goshen. He's got North Goshen, I've got South Goshen, but we'll part ways in Goshen. He's gonna head south and I'm gonna head west. Alrighty folks, I'm back on my own again. So my babysitting days are over. Thank you guys for coming on the journey with me. Oh, it is so hard to follow someone. It's just so boring and it makes you sleepy and stuff and really makes you appreciate being able to keep your mind active. But anyway, it's all part of the adventure, right, guys? Thank you guys for watching. And just remember, guys, it's all about the perspective.